Episode 12, The Pastor's Son. You think being the pastor's kid means you're a saint. It doesn't. It just means you learn early how to hide your sins better than everyone else. My name's Aaron James. People in this town know me as Pastor James's boy. I grew up shaking hands after service, mowing the church lawn, and playing piano for youth night. Everyone thinks I'm the golden child. Clean-cut, college-bound. I wish they knew the truth. It started small. Painkillers from a football injury junior year. At first, they made me feel like I could breathe. Then, they made me feel like nothing at all, which was even better. By the time I graduated, I wasn't buying them from a pharmacy anymore. The pills came from a guy everyone pretends not to see. He drives a beat-up truck, parks 2 blocks over, and has half the town in his pocket. The funny part? His money runs through the bank. I've seen Harold Jenkins talking to him more than once, slipping envelopes like they were passing prayer cards. So yeah, the banker isn't as clean as he looks. But the real reason I'm talking isn't about the pills. It's about what I saw 2 weeks ago. I came home late. Later than I was supposed to. My dad was supposed to be at the church counseling a parishioner. At least, that's what he told Mom. But when I cut across the lot behind Miller's Motel, I saw his car parked by the back row, lights off. I shouldn't have looked. I did anyway. Through the curtain of room 4, I saw my father sitting on the edge of the bed with a woman who wasn't my mother. Her face was shadowed, but her hair was bright, gold in the glow of the TV. He was holding her hand like a man who needed saving. I stood there too long enough for the curtain to twitch and for him to see me. When he got home, he didn't say a word, just sat at the kitchen table, hands folded, waiting for me to sit down. "You saw me." "Yes, sir." "You won't speak of it." "I won't." "Good. Then we understand each other." But here's where it gets worse. 3 days later, there was an envelope taped to our front door. Inside, a photograph of my father in that room, sitting on the bed. And another photo of me, standing outside looking in. On the back, "Confession keeps a man honest. Tell yours." I didn't tell Dad. He already looks like he's carrying a cross heavy enough for 2. But someone out there knows. Someone is watching us all, collecting proof like it's baseball cards. And then there's the night Charles Whitman died. I was out past curfew again, cutting across the same lot, when I saw Daniel, the choir director, pull in. He sat there with his head on the steering wheel like he was praying or about to be sick. Then he drove toward Highway 9. 10 minutes later, I heard sirens. The next morning, the sheriff stood in our kitchen. Not because we called him, because he just showed up. "Your boy out late last night?" he asked my dad. Dad's mouth went tight. "No." Sheriff nodded, tipped his hat, left. And then my dad turned to me and said, "If anyone asks, you were home by 9. That's when I knew. Whatever happened out there that night, whatever the sheriff is covering, my dad knows more than he should. I'm tired of being the golden boy, tired of swallowing every lie this town serves up. Someone out there wants confessions? Fine, here's mine. I'm a hypocrite, a thief, an addict, and now I'm something worse. Because I can't stop thinking about that envelope, about how someone out there is holding on to my father's secret and mine waiting to use them. And I know, when they finally do, they won't just ruin us, they'll ruin everyone.